minus 0.32, or 56 minus 32, but you have some decimals there. That's no big deal. Now, let's do another problem here. Let's say it's 0.73 minus 0.45. So again, you put the first one on top, 0.73 on top, 0.45 on the bottom. But this has got a new set of challenges. Okay, can you subtract 3 and 5?
No.
No, so you need to borrow from the 7. So you borrow from the 7, turning it into a 6 and putting a 1, making this 13. So the 7 goes to a 6, you always go down by 1, and this becomes 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. 6 minus 4 is 2, and you move the decimal down. Have you seen this before?
No.
Okay. So I'll wait till you get this down in your notes, but we can try another problem here. Okay, so let's try another problem here. Let's go 0.972 subtract 0.385. Okay. So do you see how the 2 and the 5, you can't subtract those? The 2 is smaller than 5. So you have to borrow from the 7. So the 7 becomes a 6, and you put a 1 there, makes 12. So you subtract, when you subtract and the number is smaller, you can always borrow from the digit to the left.
Mm-hmm.
So the 6, this becomes a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. But now we have the same problem. 6 cannot subtract 8. So you have to borrow from the 9 again. So you can always borrow. So that becomes 8. And then you put a 1 next to the 6. That's 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. And you put the decimal. So we're just borrowing. We're borrowing each time.
Okay.
Okay. Is that something and you've never seen this before?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's have you try one here on your own. 0.75 minus 0.48. Go ahead and try that one on your own, please.
Okay.
How are you doing on this one?
I kind of have a little issue with the middle.
Okay. Did you borrow from the 7 to make 6 and make 15? So 15 minus 8, what is 15 minus 8?
7.
7. So now 6 minus 4?
2.
Okay, that's your final answer.
Oh, so the 7 doesn't matter anymore?
Well, that's why you cross it out. Maybe I didn't say that, but yeah, you cross it out because it's really now a 6 when you borrow.
Okay, I got it now.
Okay, let's have you try another one here. 0.82 minus 0.75. 63. Go ahead and try that one, please.
Okay, I think I got my final answer.
Okay, what's your final answer?
0.19.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, let's try a slightly more difficult problem. 0.354 minus 0.196. Okay, so go ahead and try that one on your own, please.
Hey Matthew.
Yes.
My dad just actually texted my mom that he did change it.
Okay.
So you want it, right?
Yes, to be able to access the class, yeah, it really has helped.
The password is Quakes123.
Could you type that into the chat?
Sure.
And of course, it's case sensitive, so please, any uppercase or lowercases, let me know.
I think I misuse. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I sent it to you.
Got it. Let me try that. And while I'm doing that, you please keep working on that problem there. Okay, that did not work. Let's see, or maybe it's lowercase q. That did not work either.
No. No.
Did not work. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead and keep working on this.
I didn't finish the question really quick, so I got one question.
Yes, go ahead.
What if 5 subtract by 6? It can't, right? So I just put the it was the
But
5.
it's the 4. Yeah, it's the 4 and the 6. So you take from the 5, right? Make it
Yeah.
a 4 and put a 1 there on the 4. So that's 14. This 1 4
Oh,
means
yes, yes.
14. Yeah.
Right, okay. 14.
How are you doing on this one?
How do you borrow from like the 3?
You just make it into a 2. You always make it one less.
Yeah.
So the 3 becomes a 2 and the 4 becomes a 14.
Oh, so it becomes into a 14?
Yes, because that 1 always adds it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got my final answer.
Okay, what is your final answer?
0.158.
That is correct. Okay. So doing this problem helped to figure out a few of your questions. Let's do another one here. 0.713 minus 0.457. Okay, so I want you to do the same thing for this problem. Try working it out on your own, please.
Okay, I got my final answer.
Okay, what's your final answer?
0.356.
Okay, so let's go through this and get together. There's a couple of numbers off there. The three and the 7, so you can't do that. So you borrow from the 1 and that goes to a 0, but it becomes 13. 13 minus 7 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 7 goes to a 6. And that means you put a 1 with the 0. So that becomes 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 4 is 2. Do you see your mistake?
I didn't.
Maybe didn't borrow from the 7 to get the 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just do another one. We got lots of opportunities here to make this, get this figured out. 0.491 minus 0.136. Go ahead and try that one, please.
Can you help me with this one?
Sure. So does one, can you subtract 6 from 1? Or is the
No.
1 too small? No. So you have to borrow from the 9. So what does 9 become?
8,
8, and then you put a 1 there. So what is 11 minus 6?
6,
Nope. 11 minus 6. 11 minus 6.
5.
5. Okay. How about 8 minus 3? Can you subtract 8? Can 3 be subtracted from 8? Yeah. What
Yeah.
is it? What is 8 minus 3?
5,
Okay. And what's 4 minus 1?
3.
Okay. So where do you think you had trouble on this one? Or what was it that you didn't did?
I didn't subtract 11 subtracted by 6, right?
Yeah. And that will carry through the rest of the problem. Okay, let's try another one. We're going to get this. We're going to truly get this. Let's try another one here. 0.814 minus 0.678. Go ahead and try that one. How are you doing on this one?
Um, just a little bit more. I just need my last 8 subtracted by 6, and then
But you should have borrowed from the 8. See, it's really important that you cross out, well, it's really important that you cross out the digit that you borrow from. Do you have an answer for me?
no, I just got a little confused with what you said about
Well, what is 14 minus 8?
6.
6. Okay, can you take 0 and subtract 7 from it?
No,
So what number do you borrow from?
8,
So 8 goes down. What's 1 down from 8?
7,
Then you put a 1 there. So it's 10. It's now 10 minus 7. What is 10 minus 7?
3,
Okay, and then 7 minus 6?
1.
1. There you go. There's your final answer. All right. Why don't you let Michael know that we are ready to start?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
Good.
Hey, since I don't have access to your class, I guess we'll just keep working on what we were doing the other day, which is 2-digit by 2-digit numbers. So do you have some pencil and paper out?
Yes.
Okay, because we're going to just do a lot of problems again. That's the best way for me to help you. So we'll start with this 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. So do you remember which number we start with, or which two numbers we start with?
To the right side.
Yeah, the 2 times 6. And what is 2 times 6?
12.
It's 12. So you put the 2 in the ones position. Okay, that goes down to the ones position, and then the 1 becomes the carry. So we put a 1 above the 5, a little 1 to the top left of the 5. Then you multiply 2 times 5. Can you tell me what that is?
10.
10, but you have to add the 1. You have to add the carry. So that makes 11. So you put a 1. This 1 goes into the tens position. Okay. And then because there's no more multiplication, you just put that other 1 into the hundreds position. Okay. And then we didn't, so that's pretty straightforward. 2 times 6, 2 times 5, got it. We didn't talk about why, but you always add a 0 in the next row. You put a 0 here. Then you take that 3, and which number do you need to multiply the 3 by?
The 0.
Nope, you're still up here. You're still here. 3, this 3,
5.
6. You always start back on the right. So 3 times 6. Can you tell me what 3 times 6 is?
Excuse me.
What is 3 times 6?
18.
18. So that 8 goes here. And then again, you have a carry of 1. So you either just rewrite it or put a mark there to indicate that there was a carry of 1. Okay, and now you multiply the 3 times the 5. 3 times 5 is 15, but then you have to add that carry of 1, which is 16. You can see where the 16 goes. It goes there on the left. So then you have to add these numbers up. So you add them up. 2 and 0 is 2, 1 and 8 is 9, 1 and 6 is 7, and then put a 1 there. Okay, so please get these notes down, and we'll work on another problem here shortly. Let me know when you get all this down.
Done. I'm done.
Okay, so let's try another problem here. So let's go 86 times 31. Okay, so which number do you start with, Michael?
It's always in the right.
The 1 and the 6. You're going to take 1 times 6. What is 1 times 6?
6.
6. And there's no carry. There is no carry this time. What is the next number that we multiply 1 by?
3 times 8.
Nope, it's 1. 1 times 8. You have to use the 1 up completely. 1 times 8. So do you see how we always take this 1 and we multiply it by this first number and then this other number. You always do those first. What is 1 times 8?
8.
And there's no carry, so we just put the 8 there. Okay, so we're all done with the 1. We're not going to use the 1 anymore, but now we're going to multiply the 3. 3 times 6. What is 3 times 6?
18.
18. So that means you put an 8 with a carry of 1. So now you take the 3 and you multiply it by the other number, which is 8. Do you see how the 1 gets multiplied by 6 and 8, and then the 3 gets multiplied by 6 and 8?
Yeah.
That always happens. You always take the lower right number and multiply it by the top numbers, then the next number to it 3 and multiply by the top numbers, and so on. So what is 3 times 8, Michael?
24.
24. Now, normally you'd put the 4 there, but since there's no other numbers to carry, you just finish with that number there. So now you're going to add vertically. 6 plus 0 is 6. 8 plus 8 is 16. So you carry of 1, 5, and then 2.
Okay.
Okay, let's try another one here. Did you get all this down? I'm sorry. If you ever need me to stop and go back, please tell me. It's important that you get all this down.
Done.
All right, so we're going to try another problem here. Let's go 74 times 68. Okay. So notice we're going to take this 8 and we're going to multiply by the 4 and the 7. So we're going to do 8 times 4 and then we're going to do 8 times 7. Let's start with 8 times 4.
32.
32. So you put a 2 down with a carry of 3. It's still 32, but it's 2 and then the 3 goes as a carry. But then you have to take the 8 and multiply it by the 7.
Is 56.
56, but then you add the carry, you add the 3, and that's 59. Okay, so now that we've done that, we take the 6 and we're going to multiply it by the 4 and the 7. So we're going to do 6 times 4 and then 6 times 7. And there's always a 0 that gets put down in this position. So what is 6 times 4?
24.
24. So that's 4 with a carry of 2. So instead of that 3, I put a 2 there. You cross it out if you need to. So it's always multiply and add the carry, multiply and add the carry. So now we do 6 times 7, that's 42, but we add the carry of 2, which is 44. And now we just add up vertically.
So 9 times, wait, 2.
Now we're just adding now. 2 and 0. 2 plus 0.
2 plus 0 is
9.
2.
2 2, yep. And then we're going to add 9 plus 4.
Is 13.
So that's 3 with a carry of 1. So it's 5 plus 4 plus the carry, which is 10. That's a 0 with a carry of 1. And then 1 plus 4 is 5. What about this do you not understand, would you say?
Probably the one down there.
These carries?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's keep doing some more 2-digit by 2-digit because we're going to get it. Did you get all this down? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to another problem here. Let's say it's 96 times 40. We just did that. Let's go 49. Okay. So again, you're going to take the 9 in the lower right, and you're going to multiply by the 6 and the 9. 9 times 6, 9 times 9. What is 9 times 6?
4.
54. So you put a 4 down here. What is the carry?
5.
5. Yeah. Okay, so then you take the 9 in the lower right and multiply it by the 9 in the upper left. So that's 9 times 9, which is, do you know? 81
81.
plus 5. So what does that add up to?
86.
86. Yeah, give me my screen just a moment. So because we're done multiplying the numbers, we can just put the 86 down. There will come some problems where we can't do that. We have to actually keep carrying, but let's move on here. So now you're done with that 5 also. You can cross that out if you need to. So now we're going to take this 4 and multiply by 6 and 9. 4 times 6, 4 times 9.
Four times 9 is 36.
We got to do them in order. 4 times 6 is
24.
24. So you always put a 0 there, but then you 4 with a carry of 2. That 2 comes from the 2 part of the 24. So now you do 4 times 9,
36.
36, plus the 2, which is 38. And since there's nothing else left to add or multiply, you just put the 38 there.
Six plus 4 is 10, and
You got to start on the right though. Did you start on the right? 4 plus 0.
4 plus 0 is 4, and 6 plus 4 is 10, and 8.
Right. So it's 0 though. You put 0 with a carry of 1. So then it's 8 plus 8 plus the 1.
So 8 plus 8 is the carry of 1 is 17.
So 7 there and a carry of 1.
So 3 plus
The 1.
1 is 4.
Yes. Okay, so before we do any more multiplication, I guess we should look at a little bit of addition, because I guess this is still potentially a problem. Let me know when you get all this down, and then we'll do some addition problems.
Done.
Okay, so we're just gonna work on some addition here. We're gonna work on like 397 plus 648. Okay, what two numbers do we add first?
8 and 7.
Okay, and what do they add up to?
15.
So what number goes below the 7 and the 8? What number goes down here?
The 6.
What number did you just tell me that these added up to?
15.
That's right. So what number goes below the 7 and the 8?
The 5.
The 5. And what goes above the 9?
The carry of 1.
The carry of 1. Yes, I like how you said that. That's awesome. And then you're just adding. So you could add the 1 plus the 9 plus the 4. I like to add the two numbers, then the carry. It's up to you.
9 plus 4 is 13.
Plus the 1.
Is 14.
So what number goes below the 9 and the 4?
The 4.
The 4. Now what is the carry?
The 1.
And 1 goes above the 3 now. So it's now 3 plus 6 plus 1.
So 10.
Yep, 10 with a 0 there. Let's try another one here. Let's go. Oh, did you get all this down? Sorry.
Done.
Done. Okay, let's try another problem here. 968 plus 375. Which two numbers do we add first?
You put 8 plus 5.
8 plus 5. And what does that add up to? I'm sorry?
13.
13. Good. What number goes below the 8 and the 5?
The 3.
The 3, carry of 1. So now you're going to add 6 plus 7 plus the carry of 1.
4.
14. So what number goes below the 6 and the 7?
The 4. 4.
Carry of 1.
15.
So it's 9 plus 3 plus 1. What does that add up to? Yes. And since you're done adding, you can just put that number there at the end. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay, let's try another one here. I want you to work this one out for me. 568, 479. I want you to add these together for me, please.
Okay. So 8 plus 9 is 17. And then the 7 goes down in the 9. And the carry of 1 goes by the 6. And then 7 plus 6 is 13. Of a carry of 1 is 14. And then 4 goes down by the 7. And then the carry of 1 goes. So 4 plus 5 is 9.
What about the carry?
10.
Yeah, you can't forget about that carry. Let's try another one here. Let's go 28 plus 2097. Let's add these together. Go ahead and give that one a try, please.
Okay. So 7 plus 8 is 15. And then the carry of 1 goes right on top of the 2. And then 5 goes down to 7. And then so 2 plus 9 of a carry of 1. So 12. And then the carry of 1 goes on the 0.
Yep.
So 8. So 0 plus 1 is 1. And 0 plus 2.
So just 2. Any questions on that?
No.
All right. Well, good job, Michael. That takes us to the end of our lesson for today. If you have some time, I would definitely recommend trying these problems again. And we'll get back on your class next week.
Okay.
Have a great day. See you next time.